You ready, Ray?
4 o'clock. Yep. You good?
Let's call the order of the February 20th, 2025 Plan Commission. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Cox?
Here.
Mr. Crumpton?
Here.
Mr. Martin?
Here.
Mr. Orlando?
Here.
Mr. Perez?
Here.
Ms. Radakovich?
Here.
Ms. Rohr?
Here.
Mr. Turk?
Here.
Chairman Kella?
Here.
First item of business under old business is election of a Plan Commission vice chair. You might recall that this has been put on the back burner a little bit the last few meetings, but on the agenda now and ready to accept any nominations for vice chair right now.
I would like to nominate Bridget Rohr for
Second.
vice chair.
Second.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Mr. Crumpton?
Aye.
Mr. Martin?
Aye.
Mr. Orlando?
Aye.
Mr. Perez?
Aye.
Ms. Radakovich?
Aye.
Ms. Rohr?
Aye.
Mr. Turk?
Aye.
Chairman Kella?
Aye.
Motion carries. Congratulations, Bridget.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve the December 19, 2024 minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Crumpton?
Aye.
Mr. Martin?
Aye.
Mr. Orlando?
Aye.
Mr. Perez?
Aye.
Ms. Radakovich?
Aye.
Ms. Rohr?
Aye.
Mr. Turk?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Chairman Kella?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is citizens to be heard on agenda items. This section is for anyone wanting to speak regarding agenda items and are allowed a maximum of 4 minutes. It is not a question and answer period, and staff and the Plan Commission members do not generally respond to public comments. City Clerk has a copy of public speaking procedures. Please note, speakers who engage in conduct injurious to the harmony of the meeting shall be called to order by the presiding officer and may forfeit the opportunity to speak. Would anyone like to be heard on any agenda items? Please note that we will also allow you to speak when the case is called. Seeing none, we'll move on to old business public hearing. First item of business on old business public hearing is PUD 13-24, final plan unit development of Prairie Landing subdivision. Staff is requesting a tabling of this subdivision, and I have a brief memo I'll read before any actions taken. Again, it's PUD-13-24, final plan unit development of Prairie Landing subdivision. The applicant is D.R. Horton. Status of the applicant is contract purchaser / developer. Owner is Westside Joliet RE LLC. Under special information, this petition was tabled at the December 19, 2024 Plan Commission meeting to provide additional time for the developers team to finalize and for staff to review the engineering plans associated with the final plat. Staff is requesting that the final plan unit development of Prairie Landing subdivision be tabled again to the March 20, 2025 Plan Commission meeting for the same reason. This will ensure that the plat documents presented to the Plan Commission will be substantially the same as their final versions. Is there a motion to table?
Motion to table.
I'll second it.
Question? Ray, is this just, we would probably act on this in the next meeting in March?
That would be the goal. I can't say for certain if that would be the case, but that would be the goal. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'll make a motion to table till March meeting.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Martin?
Aye.
Mr. Orlando?
Aye.
Mr. Perez?
Aye.
Ms. Radakovich?
Aye.
Ms. Rohr?
Aye.
Mr. Turk?
Aye.
Mr. Cox?
Aye.
Mr. Crumpton?
Aye.
Chairman Kella?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next item on the agenda is PUD-10-24, final plan unit development for Vista Ridge subdivision phase 1, and PUD-11-24, final plan unit development for Vista Ridge subdivision phase 2. The applicant is Vista Ridge Development LLC. Status of the applicant is owner. Requested action, approval of final plan unit developments for Vista Ridge subdivision phases 1 and 2, and then later on in the agenda 3 and 4 as well. Purpose, to allow future development of 321 single-family residential dwelling units and 76 townhouse dwelling units at full build-out, with 136 single-family residential dwelling units and 76 townhouse dwelling units built over phases 1 and 2. The location of the subject property is 8301 Caton Farm Road. Size for Phase 1, final PUDs, approximately 49 acres. Phase 2, approximately 19.8 acres. The existing land use is agricultural with farmhouse residence. Under surrounding land use and zoning, to the north, single-family residential R2. To the south, 1 and 2 family residential R3. To the east, single-family residential R1B. And to the west, single-family residential R1B. Under site history, the subject property was annexed in the city and zoned to its current zoning designation of R1B, single-family residential, and R4, low-density multifamily residential, in 2004. A final plat to approve the construction of 257 single-family residential homes and 72 townhouse dwelling units was approved in 2006. However, a recording plat for the subdivision was never recorded. Due to unfavorable market conditions, the subject property, consisting of 120 acres, has remained undeveloped farmland since the original entitlements were sought nearly 20 years ago. On January 7th, 2025, City Council approved rezoning of the property to a combination of R2 single-family residential zoning and R4 low-density multifamily residential zoning. The preliminary plat for the entire subdivision build-out, consisting of 321 single-family and 76 townhouse dwelling units, was also approved at this time. Under special information, the petitioner is requesting approval of final planning and development plats for phases 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Vista Ridge subdivision. Phases 1 and 2 show a total of 136 single-family residential lots with 76 townhouse dwelling units located in Phase 1. Phases 3 and 4 would remain one-lot phase subdivisions at this time, but would be re-subdivided in the future to allow construction of an additional 185 single-family residential dwelling units. Future development of phases 3 and 4 will be required to come back to the Plan Commission and City Council for approval when these phases are further subdivided. The petitioner will also be seeking approval of recording plats for each phase at an upcoming City Council meeting. Draft elevations and floor plans of the proposed models have been included in the staff report packet. Homes would range between 1,400 and 2,571 square feet in size and feature 2 to 3 bathrooms and 3 to 5 bedrooms per unit. Lots within the R2 zoned area would be a minimum of 7,500 square feet in size with an average lot size of 8,713 square feet. Graywall Boulevard would be extended from the Deer Crossing subdivision to the east and would run through the middle of the Vista Ridge subdivision southward to Caton Farm Road. An additional 9 streets would be built in phases 1 and 2. Future parks would be located at the northwest corner and southeast corner of Graywall Boulevard and Panorama Drive within Phase 1. Plainfield Park District would construct and maintain these parks with parkland fee and lieu obligations that would be paid by the developer. Stormwater detention for all 4 phases would be provided in an 11-acre stormwater management area that is shown on the west side of Phase 1. Site will be subject to school site and school facilities fees, Joliet water and sewer connection fees, and the economic development impact fee. All new homes will be required to meet the city's residential construction and anti-monotony standards. Under analysis, pending City Council approval of the associated recording plats, approval of the requested petitions will allow the developer to proceed with construction of 136 single-family residential dwelling units and 76 townhouse dwelling units in phases 1 and 2 of the Vista Ridge Plan Unit Development Subdivision, with an intended total build-out of 397 dwelling units for all 4 phases. City Council approved the preliminary plan unit development and applicable zoning designations earlier this year. Staff finds that the proposed development meets the intent and character of the underlying zoning and would complement recent existing residential development on the city's far west side, and that concludes staff's report.
May we have the petitioner on this, please? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
State your name and address, please.
Good afternoon. My name is John Berry. I'm with McNaughton Development. Address is 11 South 220 Jackson Street, Burr Ridge, Illinois.
Anything to add to the,
No, again, we appreciate the opportunity to be here before you this afternoon, and we're in agreement with the staff report.
any questions from the
Yeah,
Commissioner?
I have
Go
one
ahead.
question. Sir?
Yes, sir.
Is there going to be any alterations to the Phase 1 development, or, Phase 1 development?
No.
No alterations?
No, sir.
And Phase 2 also, right?
Correct.
That's going to be included?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other questions from the commission? And anybody from the public want to comment? Hearing none, then a motion's in order for PUD 10-24 and PUD -11-24.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Orlando,
Nay?
Mr. Perez,
Aye.
Ms. Radakovich,
Aye.
Ms. Rohr,
Aye.
Mr. Turk,
Aye.
Mr. Cox,
Aye.
Mr. Crumpton,
Aye.
Mr. Martin,
Aye.
and Chairman Kella.
Aye.
Motion carries. That item will be tentatively scheduled for the March 18 City Council agenda, but please review those agendas as they come out, as that date may change. Under new business, next item on the agenda is P-1-25, preliminary plat of Rock Run Crossings Lot 1 re-subdivision, and FP-1-25, final plat of Rock Run Crossings Lot 1 re-subdivision. The applicant is Cullinan Joliet LLC. Status of the applicant is developer. Requested action is approval of a preliminary and final plat. Purpose is to create a two-lot commercial subdivision. The existing zoning is B2 Central Business District. Location is northeast corner of Rock Run Crossings Drive and Gateway Boulevard. Size is 14.335 acres, and the existing land use is undeveloped. Under surrounding land use and zoning, to the north is farmland, County A1 agricultural. To the south, future mixed use, B2 Central Business District. To the east, future multifamily residential, B2 Central Business District. To the west, Interstate 55, Shorewood OCI Office Commercial Institutional Zoning, and Shorewood ORI Office Research Light Industrial Zoning. Under site history, the subject property lies within the Rock Run Crossings redevelopment project area, which has been designated as a tax increment financing district since 2021. When it was created, it was the intention of the TIF district to include a future mixed-use development that would contain commercial retail, restaurant, entertainment attractions, recreational amenities, and a multifamily residential neighborhood over the entire 309-acre district area. Subject property is a 14.335 acre portion of Lot 1 of the Rock Run Crossing subdivision, which was created in 2021. When the Rock Run Collection Plan Unit development was approved in 2023, the subject property was envisioned for future use of a gas station on what is shown as Lot 1 and commercial retail uses on what is shown as Lot 2. While the PUD allows multiple buildings to be located on one lot under unified ownership, the proposed subdivision would create two separate lots for the future end users. Under special information, the petitioner seeks approval of the preliminary and final plats of re-subdivision of Lot 1 of the Rock Run Crossing subdivision. The applicant has also submitted for a recording plat, which will be put before the City Council at a future meeting. Both lots would be situated between Rock Run Crossings Drive and Gateway Boulevard. A new access drive, which would service both Lot 1 and Lot 2, would stem off Rock Run Crossings Drive along the north side of Lot 1. A 10-foot landscaping easement would be provided along the Rock Run Crossings Drive frontage. A sanitary sewer main exists along the west side of Lot 1. Development at Lot 1 will be able to tap into the water main that is currently in existence at the southwest corner of the lot. As Lot 2 develops, the developer will be responsible for extending the water main to the north along Gateway Boulevard to provide service to future development in Lot 2. Under analysis, approval of the preliminary and final plats of the Rock Run Crossings Lot 1 re-subdivision will allow for future development of a two-lot commercial subdivision, and that concludes staff's report.
May we have the petitioner please step up? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name and address, please.
Jim Teston, 806 Junie Court, Joliet. I'm the Development Director for Cullinan Properties. I'm also here with Laura Murphy, who is our Senior Construction Manager, as well as our engineer, who's with SEMCON, that handles the project as well. So I think the staff report covered it well. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions from the commission? No. Any questions from the public? Okay, hearing none, then the motion is in order for P-125 and FP-1-25.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Perez.
Aye.
Ms. Radakovich.
Aye.
Ms. Rohr.
Aye.
Mr. Turk.
Aye.
Mr. Cox.
Aye.
Mr. Crumpton.
Aye.
Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Orlando.
Aye.
Chairman Kella.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion carries. That item will be tentatively put on the March 18th City Council agenda. Next item on the agenda is PUD-1-25, Final Plan Unit Development for Vista Ridge Subdivision Phase 3, and PUD-2-25, Final Plan Unit Development for Vista Ridge Subdivision Phase 4. This is going to be pretty similar to the report I read just a few moments ago. The applicant, as was previously stated, is Vista Ridge Development LLC. Status of the applicant is also the owner. Requested action is approval of the final plan unit developments for Vista Ridge subdivision phases 3 and 4. Purpose to allow future development of 321 single-family residential units and 76 townhouse dwelling units at full build-out. The location is 8301 Caton Farm Road. Size of the Phase 3 final PUD is approximately 18 acres. The size of the Phase 4 final PUD is approximately 29.23 acres. Existing land use, agricultural with farmhouse residence, and surrounding land use and zoning. To the north, single-family residential R2. To the south, 1 and 2 family residential R3. To the east, single-family residential R1B. And to the west, single-family residential R1B. Under site history, on January 7, 2025, City Council approved rezoning of the property to a combination of R2 single-family residential zoning and R4 low-density multifamily residential zoning. The preliminary plat for the entire subdivision build-out, consisting of 321 single-family and 76 townhouse dwelling units, was also approved at this time. Under special information, the petitioner is requesting approval of final plan unit development plats for phases 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Vista Ridge subdivision. Phases 3 and 4 would remain one-lot subdivisions at this time, but would be re-subdivided in the future to allow for construction of an additional 185 single-family residential dwelling units. Future development of phases 3 and 4 will be required to come back to the Plan Commission and City Council for approval when these phases are further subdivided. And as was the case with phases 1 and 2, the petitioner will also be seeking approval of recording plats for phases 3 and 4 at an upcoming City Council meeting. Under analysis, staff finds that the proposed development meets the intent and character of the underlying zoning and would continue to complement recent existing residential development on the city's far west side, and that concludes staff's report.
May we have the petitioner, please? Anything to add?
No, sir. We're in
Okay.
agreement with staff report.
Any questions from the commission? Any comments from the public? Any questions? Hearing none, then motion's in order for PUD-1-25 and PUD-2-25.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Ms. Radakovich.
Aye.
Ms. Rohr.
Aye.
Mr. Turk.
Aye.
Mr. Cox.
Aye.
Mr. Crumpton.
Aye.
Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Orlando.
Nay.
Mr. Perez.
Aye.
And Chairman Kella.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. That item will be tentatively placed on the March 18th City Council agenda. Next item on the agenda is V-1-25, vacation of a 0.2 acre portion of unused Hobbs Avenue right-of-way adjacent to 700 Florence Avenue. The applicant is Juan Guzman. Status of the applicant is adjacent property owner. Requested action is vacation of unused right-of-way. Purpose, to combine the right-of-way with the adjacent private property. Under existing zoning, it is adjacent to I-1 light industrial and R2 single-family residential zoning. Again, location adjacent to 700 Florence Avenue. The right-of-way size in question is approximately 66 feet by 134 feet in size. The existing land use is driveways for adjacent residential properties. Surrounding land use and zoning to the north, residential R2 single-family residential. To the south, industrial recycling center, County I-1 limited industrial, and County R5 single-family residence. To the east, residential I-1 light industrial, and to the west, residential R2 single-family residential. Under site history, Hobbs Avenue is a north-south public street that begins south of Washington Avenue and terminates at Florence Avenue. Hobbs Avenue was originally platted to continue south of Florence Avenue down to Linden Avenue, but this part of the street was never constructed. The right-of-way in question is the 66-foot by 134-foot portion directly south of Florence Avenue between 622 and 700 Florence Avenue. It has served as the driveway access for both adjacent properties for at least 30 years, with a separate concrete apron and driveway for each property. It is the only remaining right-of-way section south of Florence Avenue that has not been incorporated into adjacent private property. Under special information, the petitioner, the owner of 700 Florence Avenue, is requesting to vacate the 0.2 acre unused portion of Hobbs Avenue so that they may include it with their property. The lot at 700 Florence Avenue contains a 1.5-story residence built around 1930 and does not have an enclosed or covered garage. The only off-street parking for the property is located on the right-of-way portion in question. The petitioner would like to own the right-of-way area so that they can someday build a garage for 700 Florence Avenue. A plat of vacation for Hobbs Avenue and a plat of survey for 700 Florence Avenue are attached. The owner of 622 Florence Avenue has signed off on the vacation petition and does not wish to own the half of the right-of-way adjacent to their property. The detached garage at 622 Florence Avenue is currently accessed via an angled driveway on the west side of the right-of-way. An access easement over the 0.07 acre portion containing the 622 driveway will be provided to allow this access to continue, and you can see that sketched out on the plat of access easement. The Public Utilities and Public Works Departments are not opposed to this request. NICOR has responded that they do not require any easements to be retained over the subject area. No other notified utility companies have submitted a response regarding this request as of the writing of this staff report. A public utility easement will be retained over the south 10 feet of right-of-way portion due to power lines in the area. Under analysis, approval of the vacation of the 0.2 acre portion of Hobbs Avenue right-of-way will allow the adjacent owner to own and maintain this property as part of their private holdings, and that concludes staff's report.
Thank you. May we have the petitioner, please?
Hello.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? State your name and address, please.
My name's Christina Amesqua. I am the daughter of Juan Guzman. I'm going to translate for him. My
Okay.
address is 3907 Terrence Street.
So nothing more to add, just wait to explain. Any questions from the commission?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
I'd like to find out, is there a time frame when you're going to build this garage? That,
Maybe within a couple years.
a couple years?
Yeah.
Nothing in the near future?
Well, he wants to fix the driveway first and then build the garage.
Okay. All right, that's the only question I have.
Any other questions from the commission? Hearing none? Anybody from the public want to speak on this? Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name and address, please.
My name is Betsy Satcher. I live in the 600 block off Florence Avenue, about a half block away from this property. And my only concern is that I know we have concern that neighbors on the street, although it's residential, it's a residential area, will use it for a business. And we have problems, you know, with disabled cars, trucks parked on the street. We do have some concerns about, you know, this street. And my only concern is if this property is, you know, it's really being used for nothing but a garage, for residential use, and not for a business. Because we notified the city, we do things to make sure that, you know, our streets is not used, you know, the residential area is not used for a business area. So I'm just going to say that's my only concern. And if my neighbor wants to just, you know, use this property to build a garage for his personal use, excellent. Improve, you know, your property, and that's great. The only concern is I would hate to have to be, you know, getting in touch with the city again and again and again, like we do now, to say it's a problem because we have businesses and this is a residential area. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it won't be used for any businesses, so just residential.
Gonna be remain residential. Of course, you would have to get rezoned if you changed it.
Correct.
All right, so do we have a motion in order for V-1-25?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Thank you.
Ms. Rohr,
Aye.
Mr. Turk,
Aye.
Mr. Cox,
Aye.
Mr. Crumpton,
Aye.
Mr. Martin,
Aye.
Mr. Orlando,
Aye.
Mr. Perez,
Aye.
Ms. Radakovich.
Aye.
Chairman Kella.
Aye.
Thank you. That motion carries and will be tentatively placed on the March 18 City Council agenda for approval. Next item on the agenda is new business. We have none. Following that, new or old business, not for final action or recommendation. We have none. Next item is public comment. This section is for anyone wanting to speak regarding non-agenda items and are allowed a maximum of 4 minutes. It is not a question and answer period, and staff and the Plan Commission do not generally respond to public comments. The city clerk has a copy of the public speaking procedures. Please note, speakers who engage in conduct injurious to the harmony of the meeting shall be called to order by the presiding officer and may forfeit the opportunity to speak. Does anyone have public comment on non-agenda items? And there
Don't think
does not
so.
appear to be any public in attendance. So, seeing none,
Do we
next
have a
item would
motion
be
for adjournment?
adjournment.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Thank you.
Spitting out of there, buddy.